What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 with our Russian imperialistic campaign. We have obviously done a tremendous job growing our empire, and sadly enough, I don't believe we will be able to declare war on the Ottomans anymore this campaign. But I feel like this is most likely going to be our last episode, and I do want to try my best to go ahead and, declare war on Scandinavia, try to take a little bit of extra provinces. We are obviously growing our economy, we're obviously building up a lot of churches. One of the only things that I really want to also do is I want to make a lot of these territories into states, but I fear that we don't necessarily have the, what's the word I'm looking for? The administrative power that we obviously should. So let's go ahead and glance out at our empire. And what I'm going to do is take Memel, make this into a state, take Danzig, make that into a state. I'm trying to go for the provinces that I know probably have a lot of development, like Warsaw. I guess we could try for these areas along the Austrian border. But if we look at Adana, I think I would like the... Oh, I can't, because we now have maximum states. Okay, well that was quick. But at least we have a few other provinces that are now states. And what I want to necessarily do is, I don't know if I'm going to basically make Scandinavia into a vassal or just take their territory, but I guess we'll see. And sadly enough, I no longer have the missionary strength that I needed. I'm going to wait until one more month, and then hopefully any other rebels that were here will die off. Going from 10% to 0, and maybe I'll just remove these in total. And what I'm going to do is switch over to an Inquisitor. We now have a new heir, a 533 and a garbage marriage. Our Inquisitor is gone. But we also need to give Memel is a territorial core. That doesn't make sense. You need to go to the burghers. And now their influence is still not where it needs to be. What about Danzig? Looking on over at the burghers, they now have enough influence. Let's recruit a minister, and let's go ahead and ask for contribution and Diplo support. Same thing, we're going to call for a diet, recruit a minister, and then demand military support. So we are doing quite well. I ultimately need an Inquisitor, though. So let's recycle some of these level 3 advisors. I wish I did not make this into a focus, but I guess that's fine. And this is level 3. We're going to wait 1 month. Hopefully we can find ourselves a level 3 Inquisitor. I don't know if I like spending all of this money, though, trying to find one. No. A lot of level 1s. But anyway, we are basically still, of course, going to declare war on Scandinavia. Not what we're looking for. And if we started a war now, we have 50 boats here. Let's go ahead and remove about 50 more. How does this work? Nope. Do I have to literally do it like this? What if I shift-click? Not what I wanted to do. Let's even put 60, just in... let's do 70, just in case. I don't really want to die. So we're going to bring... We have basically 70 plus 50. We have a lot of vessels. These 73, I guess, can get 2 more while we wait. And once again, we can convert provinces. Might as well at least get them started while we're waiting on our Inquisitor. So on the 1st of next month, maybe we will get that. We are still sending in more and more troops. We have roughly 72,000 troops. I'm hoping this will be enough. We could easily get more money through a treasurer, but it's not what I need. I need an Inquisitor. Alright, let's see what would happen if we declared war. Pomerania is really the only other country that would join in, and I can easily annihilate them. So you're going to swing down, you're going to swing over, you're going to go there, and you're going to go there. None of these guys really have leaders. So maybe we could change that. I don't know, we have 2 leaders now. We defeated Pomerania's navy once, probably about to do it again. There we go. We somehow have taken another frigate, which we can now send down to Crimea. Did we gain any vessels? We lost 5. No, we didn't. We are still building 5. So everybody is sieging down. Let's remove Pomerania. I'm planning on taking most of their territory. Let's improve relations with Lubeck. I don't want them joining into a war against me or a coalition. So all we need are positive relations. I would like to basically remove you from Venice. Start working on improving relations with Saxony. And it looks like we have the demands of the Persian. We can get some revolutionaries. Or, I'm going to pause this. We can get demanding representation plus unrest. I think such ideas need to be crushed. We now have some rebels that need to be dealt with all the way down in the south, but they certainly could be without any actual issues. Looking around, we have a lot of Scandinavian troops. I could have swore we had more, but I guess not. You're going to go here, you're going to go there, you two are going to sink this. And I guess these 50 vessels can make their way on over. We are now still in an inland sea, so I'm happy about that. I'm wondering if we have enough units to destroy these forces. If not, it will they're in the woods, so they have more units now. We are in the woods. We are certainly going to try. The enemy has a -1 penalty, and it looks like we have won every battle so far. So now we will start to crush Pomerania in any way we can. Gonna spring up another unit to start sieging down that area. And we now actually have to do some coring, which we, surprisingly enough, haven't done. We never got our Inquisitor. We have another Treasurer, which we don't need. But I don't know if I really like spending all of this money trying to find an Inquisitor. Let's retire everyone. If I don't get what I want on the next turn... Oh my goodness. We're going to try one more time. And then, if I don't get the Inquisitor, I will probably just call it a day. I want to now siege down the capital of Skelland. However you pronounce that. Pomerania's forces will be mine in time. This has been a very quick war. Did we get our Inquisitor? No, I got fooled. This was a theologian. Very close, though. I am literally so upset that we have wasted literally like 2,000 looking for a certain advisor. Let's move on in. And actually, can we take Pomerania yet? 12 days until we can actually get our units. Why is it so hard to find an Inquisitor? Alright, I swear. Last chance, because we've literally cycled through about 20. There it is. That took way too long, but at least the idea is all of these can now be worked on. Try to switch them on over. We now have our diplomat back. We're going to remove Pomerania from the game and basically improve our expansionism, along the Baltics and into Lubeck, which is what I need. Let's actually go to this area. A lot of aggressive expansion, coalitions with Austria and Salzburg, but that's fine. We now own all of those provinces. And I'm not sure what we're going to do just yet, but I do need to core these. And I'll probably do something along the lines of once I have a diplomat. We'll find out. I wouldn't mind taking over all of this land, but my biggest fear is basically getting some people that are a little bit too upset. So 61 aggressive expansion, and basically countries that I don't care about will declare war against me. I might just take over all of this land. 101.2 is quite a bit. What if I took half and then made Scandinavia a vassal? I don't want to do that. I'm probably just going to take everything. Because our war is about to end. We've got a lot of rebels that we still need to deal with. Peace offer from Scandinavia. No thank you. And I guess we're going to try to find the Hessians. Improve relations, and I should probably improve relations with Austria, but it doesn't look like we can do that. They are in a war, so they are a little bit preoccupied. We have won the siege of whatever that province was, their capital. Fighting off some naval invasions. Can we maneuver on through? Probably. But it's going to be nice finally owning the province of Lubeck. And so basically from there, I mean, we're going to basically have a lot of trade power in this province. And so that'll be nice. Maybe we could even throw another, you know, not treasurer, another merchant in there. I also want to destroy these units once and for all. Is that even possible? It should be. There they go. They have all been crushed. You're going to stay. You're going to go there. 93% war score. Still waiting on some diplomats. And let's crush whatever remains of these vessels. And once we destroy their ships, I'm going to recall this diplomat from the Hessians. And I think I'm just going to end this war. Okay, we are taking everything. We are going to have to deal with some... Do we have the admin to do this? Yes, we do. Who's going to hate me? A lot of countries that don't matter. But now Scandinavia no longer exists. I can now build one massive fort rather than dealing with a bunch. We have 114 overextension, which is not good. But I will gladly deal with any issues that arise. So all 111 of you will basically maneuver yourselves around. Let's, I will disband these forts, not yet, but I'm obviously planning on doing it sometime soon. And I think we are absolutely done with our territorial conquests. We have some rebels in the north that we never dealt with. And my only goal for the rest of this campaign is to basically, you know, build up our economy. I want to annex Cyprus. Look at all of these rebels. We now absolutely are going to need a national unrest advisor. Get rid of a lot of this. Let's improve stability if we can. I don't know if that really helped all that much, but we'll see. A lot of minor inconveniences. I'm hoping we can make a difference here. Try minting more coins. And we also can go to Maliata. Don't know where that is. And let's go ahead and construct ourselves a basilica. We have the money, so might as well make the transition to the Orthodox faith a little bit more easier. Okay, so now we also are doing incredibly well. We have taken over a lot of Denmark. Now that we own most of the Straits of Lübeck. 19%, not most. I thought it'd be a lot nicer. But basically, we could try to start milking trade from here. I don't know how I feel about that. Can all 100 of these ships be repaired? Let's select a mission. Let's actually... Mission settings. Repair threshold with any damage. So they're all going to go repair. You're going to swing over. You're going to go here. And all of these units can stay. We have a lot of rebels that we're going to need to deal with, don't get me wrong. So that is obviously a little frightening. We're going to deal with a lot of separatist sentiment. I am sick of these 9 units. Let's just force march ourselves through. Liturgical reform. Ooh, legitimacy would be nice. But I think what we're going to do is get national unrest reduction. And then we are going to take the legitimacy. So now we win both ways. Unfortunately, I don't know if that national unrest will be enough. We are making so much income. I am incredibly happy to see how well this has worked. Sadly enough, looks like Spain is defeating our friend here. Let's improve relations with you and Berat. Maybe send up some additional units to, you know, fight whatever the heck we can. And we are going to be dealing with some rebels. I don't know how to really defeat these guys. I don't know if I really need this 3-decker either. But we might as well disband... I don't know if we should. We're such a powerful empire. Maybe we should build up some 3-deckers. Maybe get 3. Let's get 5. We've got the money. Okay, rebels are forced to... very close to enforcing their demands. Because we never actually brought down some units to remove Yemen, so let's do that now. No mission selected. We could protect against Ming, reduce the overextension. I would absolutely like to remove Cilicia from the map, but what does it mean to protect against Ming? Have an army of 462. No, thank you. Let's just reduce the overextension for now. Alright, we are removing a lot of these rebel territories. Very soon we are going to remove this threat. Swedish separatists coming around. 45,000, that is a substantial number. But nothing that we can't handle. There it is, annihilating just about anyone and everything. Sadly enough, we are still going to get a lot of additional autonomy and stuff like that. Or, excuse me, a lot of additional rebels. And we are going to change those in time. Lack of people. We need the administrators, or let us restrict soldiers and peasants from serving in the administration. We would basically get more taxes, more manpower, but our state maintenance would go up. But I would rather have taxes. This is only one province, so why do I care? Let's get the taxation and the manpower. State maintenance will be expensive, though, but I think that's fine. Okay, a lot of missionaries that are doing phenomenal work. We have the ability to get a new technology. I'm assuming it's the military tech. Let's look at development of some of these grasslands provinces again. And let us go ahead and build up the development in Zubstav, and then construct ourselves a training field. Now we have even more militias if we need them. Okay, you're going to go in, you're going to go there. We have 2,300 coins, still dealing with a lot of these rebels. Mara, where is that? All the way south of here. I think we could easily defeat these enemies. Without a leader, though, that's scary. But it looks like we are going to have a negative penalty. And we are going to be good to go. All of our cores are being worked on. We, once again, are going to be dealing with Pomerania and Danish separatists. Nothing that we can't handle on our own. Should I improve the autonomy but reduce absolutism? Don't think I want to do that. I also could remove them from the Holy Roman Empire. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Do I have any diplomats? Yes, I do. Let's improve relations with Switzerland. Let's improve relations with the Netherlands, though they hate me a lot. And what about Holland? Surprisingly enough, Holland has so much trade power in the English Channel, but they only really have like 4 provinces. National Bank in trouble. We'll give them so... Oh my goodness. Tell the bank to lend to slightly less reliable people. So the inflation is going to go up, but I saved a lot of money. And I'm hoping the idea... Wow, 7% is a lot. Okay, can we switch back to Inquisitors right about now? Yes, we can. And the entire goal is, now that I have missionaries, might as well put them to good use. Karaman seems a little too high. I will probably build a basilica there. And so Karaman and Marish need basilicas. Karaman should be right here. No, it's not. Am I blind? I do not see Karaman. There's Marish. Let's go ahead. That doesn't make... Oh, here it is. Karaman. We already have a church, so let's go ahead and build a basilica. And finally, we have 2,000 coin, and really only about 5 years left. Revolt in Stettin. Nothing that we can't handle, though. Annihilating most of these rebels. They can't do anything, really. So they do have some devastation, don't get me wrong. France wants an alliance. Should I grant them? Sure. I will give us an alliance with France. And then maybe I could deal with Spain. I don't think we're going to do that. And then the only other country I want an alliance with is Berat. But they got annihilated from Spain. So what if I offered you an alliance in 5 days? They don't want one. Well, excuse me, I don't have a diplomat to send, is what I should say. Do I want to go ahead and finally remove these forts? I think I do. We're going to save supposedly a lot of money. I think roughly around 8 gold. And now this fort needs to be improved from a star fort eventually. Do I have any other forts up here? Not that I see. A lot of our cores are being completed. I hear another rebel. Let's get a royal marriage from France. 70,000 troops. That is a lot. But we're moving in. I could have swore I had 18 vessels here. It looks like I do. You're gonna swing in too. Hopefully we can defeat them. I get we have negative, nah, we're fine. That was a lot of troops to deal with. But it looks like our core in Elfsburg is now done. We now have reduced overextension, completing our mission. I'm very surprised that this has gone as well as it has. Let's improve the Star Fort as well. And finally, the only thing left to unlock is really the field howitzer. We could send this ship to protect trade in Crimea. Supposedly, we're going to make some money again. And yes, this is where our empire stands. We are doing incredibly well. I wish I had more diplomats, and I wish I had more merchants, but I obviously do not. I think I'm going to be good to go, you know, inside Europe, at least for a while. There is a lot of aggressive expansion. I do want to deal with the Ottomans, but our campaign is pretty much over. Let's actually go up to speed 5. And while we're waiting, we have another mission. We could create an army for our nation, protect against Ming. I don't know. Let's actually go ahead and end this episode. So thank you all for joining me. Hope you have an awesome day. I will see you in our next adventure.